Okay, 13-0, Thursday night primetime, going to Los Angeles to face the 7-6 Rams, who are seventh in passing, first in pass defense, but we're gonna try to pass the ball. We want the 400 yards. We have a couple guys out. We should be getting XL back soon, but not yet. So my main goal is to get 400 passing yards. If we can manage 0 sacks, great. If we can manage no turnovers, better. So we got these to kind of help that endeavor. If we can manage 3 touchdowns, passing touchdowns, great. And the only one on defense that we have going is stop the run, which is mastered. So, trying to do that passing. Going to have a pass playbook. We haven't faced the Rams yet in Los Angeles. So is it what we got? Sean McVay, West Coast zone run. Running a base 3-4. Seem to be set up pretty well with their personnel. I know they got Arch Manning. That's going to be the first time we see Arch Manning. So this might be a shootout. Kyron Williams, Puka Nacua, Jordan Tyson, Cam Coleman. Dude, they're stacked. Stacked. That wide receiver. Left tackle's a weakness, though. Big weakness. Center's not that great. Right tackle's not that great. But they have some edge rushers. I don't care how many times we get sacked in this one. I just want 400 passing yards. Their stats say they're good against the pass, but we'll see, man, because I'm not seeing any really great other than their pass rushers. But once again, so what can hurt us today? So if we don't get 300 yards, if we don't throw any touchdowns, I guess we can't get downgraded here. This one's mastered. Well, yeah, we can get sacked 3 times, but hopefully we get 3 touchdowns 2 times before we get sacked 3 times, 4 times. Yeah. And then as far as I don't know, play sheets, I'm not sure where we could get screwed there, but I'm going to go ahead and save this. Watch the game in peace. You know what? Let's go with that. Custom pass playbook.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys will try to put together another dominant performance after a blowout win their last time out. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
His ability to adjust on the fly is almost unmatched in the game right now because it leads to a couple of snaps per game where you just sit back and ask yourself, how did he pull that off? Opponents can practice and prepare each and every week all they want. But this guy, he is hard to corral.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. On the give, it's Vidal. And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and...
Looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have the Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Kyron Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. The numbers on the ground for Williams a week ago. 13 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
3rd and 9 here. He'll drop to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. So on 4th down, on is Ethan Evans to punt for the Rams. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line. So here are the Panthers backed up to start their initial drive. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
He's up to the 20, and he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line.
To number 18. A gain of 12. First down, Carolina.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
A gain of 13 yards.
And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Back to throw here. Looking middle, and that's complete. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 2.
Gain of 13 brings up 2nd and 2 at the 44.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now.
And it brings up 3rd down.
They'll try and run here with Brooks. And some pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44.
44-yard
The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
First down, Panthers.
Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
Back to throw. This is caught.
Oh, baby. Get those yards. Yes.
Down to the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
That time, a 6-play drive. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Rams offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield.
Go win him, go win him.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 13. First down, Rams.
And the Rams, first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They run it again with Williams. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And we're at the 41, 2nd and 9.
At the 41-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 9 now. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
Now 3rd down and very long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And nowhere to go. He's going to be stopped behind the line. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. So just shy of midfield. They tried it. Didn't work out. What did you think?
I thought that they should have punted the ball away. Should have gotten rid of it and played defense with better field position. Look, I'm as aggressive as anyone wanting to go for it on offense, but in this situation, it doesn't.
First half.
I don't know that there's any risk. I mean, what's the reward for your risk here? I would not have done that. My only explanation is this coach, he may want to be up here in the booth with us. We may have a 3-man booth starting next week if he keeps up with those decisions.
A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Now back to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. So from the 37, here's second down and 1.
A gain of 14. Brings up second.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. The numbers for Brooks a week ago. 25 carries, 99 yards.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, you know he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. The flag comes in. It's incomplete. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that one go. Maybe worse than the loss of yardage, they also lose the down. So now it's 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. Yeah, there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They are back over the 500 mark for the season. Got there with a win a week ago, their 2nd straight victory.
Well, they've definitely gotten better as this season has gone along, and from what I can tell, they know their roles. Everyone understands how they fit offensively, defensively, and this team now has an identity, and they're playing to it and playing well.
Up the middle, it's Williams. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. On the ground, it's Vidal. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down. Their bread and butter is their passing game. After that last play, maybe they need to go back to that passing game.
Well, what's been good for them along the way is they understand their identity. They are a passing team, but they do like to mix in the run every now and then just to keep people off balance. Didn't work very well on that one, but all in all, I like their philosophy.
6-yard return after a punt of 48. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
It's a 5-yard pickup, so essentially they get the penalty yardage back, and it's back to 2nd and 10.
At their 49-yard line.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A gain there of 21 yards.
And the Panther first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, down at the 31. They'll set up a throw. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
They'll set up to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
And 10 yards.
They'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Panthers. An 11-yard touchdown. And the Panthers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So that drives 7 plays in length. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Second and 3. Over the middle, it's complete.
That's good for a Rams. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this is going to be incomplete.
The 1st down pass.
Now a 2nd and 10.
And incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
In motion goes the tight end. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Here's Ethan Evans now.
For the Rams.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. The Panthers offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And his numbers this year have been eye-popping in a lot of categories. In one area that stands out, he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback here in the latter part of the season. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
7-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And running with power here. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll bring up second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Rams.
They'll look to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they go with Brooks. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. 52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped immediately there. 2nd and 10.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 19. A solid gain of 15 yards and the sticks move. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. On the handoff, this is Brooks. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there, forcing a loss on that play.
False start, offense.
And that false start penalty is certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the first down. On 4th down on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal.
A 29-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And the Rams now coming out on the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Slot man moves right. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 18 more yards there and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the draw, here's Here's Williams. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Play 3 of the drive not as successful. They go backwards after those 2 first down gains. Second and 14. Throwing middle, and it's complete. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 19. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
6 yards there on the keeper at second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Second and 4. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Rams are going to be set up with a first and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
That's good for the Rams.
Back to throw here. This one swung out to Williams. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Second and goal at the 4-yard
A run. Here's Vidal. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Kamani Vidal, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, this had not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they can move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7.
Rams 7.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Carolina getting set to take the field. They have been red hot, sometimes white hot here in this first half. They're just looking to add to that total right now.
And this has to serve as a reminder to myself because so many times I get wrapped up in the play calling, how they've sequenced things, how it's run. But you know, at the end of the day, it's still execution. Those guys out on the field, and right now they are locked in and really looking good.
They'll try to continue to be locked in here as we get ready to approach halftime. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Back to throw. That is caught. McMillan with it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
34 yards. First down, Panthers.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Defended by Kobe Durant.
They'll look to throw again. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because any incompletions on first and second down, now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. So they decline the hold, and that's going to lead to a fourth down. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. Well, look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They've given him some touches. They haven't had a lot of success on the ground. Do you maybe keep going to that well, or do you mix it up more?
I think you mix it up more, try and loosen things up. Get the defense to react to other people, other plays, but don't forget about it. That's your horse. You know, Secretariat lost twice in his career.
So educational. That's very true, kids. Look it up.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Ethan Evans on now to punt. Now Brown. A nice little juke. And that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. So the completion good for just 3.
Why would you not just fucking take the timeout, you dumb fucks? Go for the fucking Hail Mary.
So halftime is upon us on Thursday night prime time, and we go off to Orlando and Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, thanks very much. And we welcome all of you back here on EA Sports for quarter number 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Panthers offense and running back Jonathan Brooks set to go once more. Now, he's had a knack for finding the end zone all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here we are in the month of December, and he sits atop the NFL leaderboard in terms of rushing touchdowns.
False start, offense.
A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. He'll drop to throw. That's one they certainly wish they had back. A loss of 8.
Turner on the tackle. Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
They'll look to throw here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. There's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to kick it away. evades him at the 20. 47-yard punt, a return of 4. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll set up a throw. Wide open receiver complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
That is just fucking ridiculous.
3rd and 19, no problem, as they're able to convert.
10 at the 38-yard line.
Jesus, man.
Well, this is
Supposed
an
to be our
awfully
best
tough route to
corner, too.
defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking at...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Well, it's a tough time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
No daylight for him to run through there, and he ran into the
passing the
defensive
fucking
tackle,
ball.
and that guy blocks a whole lot of daylight as it is. He is truly a big man who just made a big play.
2nd and 13.
Oh, shit, he's gone. Nice. We needed that.
Down the left sideline. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 83 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
God damn, my wide receiver room is going to be
Partner, you know
expensive.
the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
T-Mac and
tell me.
Harvard.
Being able to tackle
XL's under contract.
as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No,
gonna have
because
to
when
fit
you
him
give
in,
up the
bro.
big run after catch, the rack
Coker's
yardage,
coming up.
that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
I don't think I'm going to resign
Yardage and a
Coker, though.
touchdown there on the big play.
He's just not, he just can't do what Nick Harvard just did.
Extra point safely through. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Dude, he just trucked his
Boy,
back.
it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
Gordon's going to be expensive
In
as fuck.
there to get him sack number 14 for him on
$50
the
million
year.
a year.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting
T-Mac's
rougher.
going to be like over
5 sacks
40,
now
I
that
think.
they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes
Derek
haywire
Brown.
late at night.
He's going to loft one deep left side here.
We safety shit.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Brown with his stick skills.
Nice work on the return as he gets about 15 yards back.
And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
It's a short one
This
here,
whole fucking
complete to
break
his tight
tackle
end.
shit just doesn't work.
Now 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
They'll drop to throw.
Oh,
A first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's up and good, so they claw back into it. 24-14 now.
The score, Panthers 24.
A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. On the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. Taken down at the 42. Second down at 6 now from the 42.
Down at the 42-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Complete to number
8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
Carolina.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. Well, maybe he was going to be involved in that play from his tight end spot, and he jumped.
Yeah, don't tell me that those guys don't like to block. That's what we say about them nowadays in the NFL. But I think he thought he was one of the key pieces in that play and wanted to get out and execute the assignment very fast.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
A gain of 6 brings up 2nd and 9 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
And 9 yards to go.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
Go for it.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight.
4th down.
And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling with this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Now back to throw. Pass complete there to Nakua. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Brown with his stick skills. The 48-yard punt, 7 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Panthers now set to take over offensively. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you can tend to play the field position game.
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
I wonder if they're wandering back to the huddle, thinking to themselves, can we just hit rewind and go back a play? Definitely not the down they wanted to begin this drive by giving up a sack. But for the defense, that's exactly how they drew it up.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll look to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over.
Oh, he got it. Fucking Nick Harbor.
Yeah, they're going to have this across midfield.
Damn.
Inside the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
That beats 3rd and 19.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6. They'll find McMillan here. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. back now in Los Angeles. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Brooks. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. This is caught by McMillan.
Fucking holding again.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Holding offense.
They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. That's a gain of 11. Would have been a 1st down if not for that penalty moments ago.
It's a gain of 11. And it's 3rd down.
This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw here. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Carolina.
He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up 1st and goal. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys, they're just saying, let's just keep running it at them. We've got them now.
He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Nice job there after the setback, 11 yards, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Gain of 11. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 1-yard line.
Brooks is in. Touchdown, Carolina. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may even turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Now he's going to step up and run. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. They're going to look to throw.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And that is incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Well, at this stage of the game in the second half, down 3 scores, I guess they felt like they needed push.
So he's got 420. Oh, we have 401. Okay, so as long as we don't lose yards. Lose passing yards, it is.
With this deficit, if they give up another score here after they didn't get it, does it really matter?
Right.
It really doesn't. They had to go and try and make something happen if they had any chance of winning this game.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
They'll go with the keeper. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of a yard. First down, Panthers.
A carry here for Trevor Etienne. He'll be brought down short of the 15, but a really good move on the run. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll go again with Etienne. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown! A great play there. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Panthers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. And the lead is now 24. So the drive there took 6 plays. And Carolina scores to cap it off. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they got to be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line. L.A. set to take over again on offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
It's a gain of 8 and a Rams first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good for a Rams first down.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. They'll send the tight end in motion left. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game, and that was a big talk both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them holding them under 200 today.
That'll give them 8 that time, and it'll be fourth down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on down.
Oh, I want to see that again.
No luck for the Rams as they fail here
Dude, he's
on
fucking
fourth down.
battling.
And that will force a turnover on downs.
Oh,
and that makes him now 0 for 3 on fourth down attempts.
A lot of people would say they're showing a lot of guts going for it this many times on fourth down. I think they'd have to start thinking with their head a little bit more than with their gut and their emotions, because it's not working for them.
He fucking teleported.
Figure out what's been going wrong.
Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with third down coming up.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's third down.
He'll drop to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
First down.
Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Up the middle with Brooks here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 80 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
They'll go with Brooks. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
You know, we might start getting some props here in the booth. You know, that one that says the D and then the fence that you put up next to it. How about that? They brought out the jumbo package and still couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage enough to pick up that first down.
Impressive. They were ready defensively for that jumbo set. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And they'll get to this and touch it. Looks like, yeah, right at the 15-yard line here. L.A. readies for its next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. And he'll indeed get him to the line and spike it here to stop the clock. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. This will be fielded at the 17. Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute, both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it, right? Because that's what football's all about. A true team game, and they got it done in this one.
So for Carolina, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, their playoff hopes take a hit as they drop to 7-7. And they'll try to turn it around next week as they head to Atlanta for a matchup with the Falcons. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
All right. Held them to 231 yards. Held them to 56 yards rushing. Got our 419. Awesome. Did it say how many sacks? Do they have a sacks? Nope, just turnovers. We all are. 4 touchdowns, one pick. Holy shit, man. Nick Harbor. Damn. We knew he was the weakness. What? Oh yeah, we did. Never mind. Sorry, Doug. So is that 3 sacks that they got? get to see what the next challenge is. To master that shit. It's actually not a bad offense. Two. I see. I go power. No. Yeah, power. Pass block power. 83. Yeah, let's do that. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. So, yeah, we've clinched the division. And now we're just hoping that the Giants lose. Maybe the Packers. Who are the Giants facing? Dallas. Packers, where are they? They're facing Philly. So we're at 11-2, 10-3. XL coming back, bro. Holy shit. Damn. Okay, so Packers lost. Giants didn't, though. But we're 2 games ahead. 3 games left. Shoot, dude. Come on. Pat, come on, dude. Just give us that 1 seed early. And they're facing the 1-13 fucking Vikings. How'd Seattle do? Oh, they won again. Okay. Dude, once again, the Giants, man. Alright, who's leading the league? Drew Aller, Devin Lloyd. Oh, we still not fucking in sacks? What the fuck's going on here? Devin Lloyd, Jonathan Brooks, Drew Aller, and 17 sacks is the lead right now. Okay, he's only got 14. Nick Harbor, man, holy shit. He hasn't even he's got almost the most yards. Definitely has the most touchdowns. Damn, he's gonna be expensive. Second year. God damn it. It's pricey shit. It's pricey shit. 4 passing touchdowns. Okay. I'll have to think about what I want to do here. To me, that's easier than 400 yards, but might need to. Well, is it? Shit. Oh, we just got 4. But we may be able to do it with a more balanced offense. How many times do I have to do that shit? Twice. God damn it. Damn it. Could tweak the playbook to where red zone, fringe red zone is all. Or we could just run the same fucking offense. Do the same fucking thing. Okay. Who's next? Raiders. All right, that'll cover